Hey, it's Shae Davis here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, guess what? We handle business over here. And if you've already subscribed, guess what? I appreciate you and thank you. And I appreciate you seeing the videos. So, all our newbies, I want you guys to handle business first. So go down there and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Please and thank you. And now you want to go and like the video. And we want to hit that notification bell. So every time we in the room, you right here with us. And we appreciate that. We appreciate everybody's feedback and comments. So go ahead and comment if you want to contribute anything to the video. Please put it down below. I'll read the comments. Okay. And so does everybody else. Okay. And so everybody feel free to comment below. And I appreciate you. So I told y'all, I told y'all that you got to be careful with folks. And the reason why I'm saying that is because people would often try to treat your kids like they treated you. Unjustified. Y'all know how I feel about the kids now. And you're not going to come on inside this fence messing with my kids. You're just not going to do that. But if we fell out or whatever our history is, you can't come bring it. You think you're going to bring that drum up to my kids. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that and we're going to be cool. That's not going to happen. I want to make sure I'm real clear about the kids. And so, and my kids, they all of them right now, they still minors. But even if they wasn't minors, I don't care if they're all 20, 30 years old. You still ain't going to be able to bring it. They're 50, 60, 70, 80 years old. You still not going to be able to bring the drama to my kids and think we're going to be cool. We're just not. If you mistreated me, I forgave you and you still doing it. And I'm still trying to forgive you. And you think you're going to bring negativity to my children? Just consider yourself, you made an exit from my life. And I'm not going to even tell my kids nothing negative about you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let them figure it out because they're going to figure it out. So you can't just go in and just put, your mouth on everybody. Like you can't just tell your kids everything because not everything when it related to like family. Okay, I should say that because there's other levels to that. Like family, you don't want to sway them how they feel about their cousins, their uncles, their aunties, their uncles, their grandma. You don't want to sway them and their opinion about that. So you're not putting them in a detrimental situation, but you're just giving them time to grow up to see who people are. Good, bad, and ugly. And even like they dead and I, guess what? I don't have to say anything bad about him. They're going to know exactly who he is. He ain't got to say nothing bad about me because guess what? They're going to grow up and know exactly who I am. Just give kids time. You don't have to put your mouth on nobody bad and try to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. Let people show your kids. As long as you know they're not going to harm your kids in no physical way or that kind of way. I've had my kids ask me, well, why is, they start questioning, why is she saying this? Or why are they doing this? Or why? And that's when I know they are beginning to see who that other person is. And I didn't have to say a word. Because when somebody faulty or somebody is green with envy or somebody is hateful, they gonna show up every single time. And when kids are little, they have a tendency to hide it so well. Oh no, they just so lovable. But keep on letting your kids hang around them. Like I said, keep on letting the kids go to family reunions. Keep on letting them go over their house. Keep on, just being at barbecues or whatever y'all do. And they gonna know who that person is. And when they try to get to the point that they so comfortable around your kids that they want to say something negative about their mama or they daddy, shut the front door. That's a sore spot for anybody. I don't care who it is. I don't care if your daddy ain't do right by you. I don't care if your mama didn't do right by you. There's one thing about that bond and that attachment is you don't want nobody else talking about them. You can say whatever you want to say about them. You can say whatever you want to say about them, hopefully with a level of respect. But when the moment somebody else says something negative about them, you be ready to pounce. It's the same way for those people who don't have no kids. It's the same way about your kids. But I would even say times 100. Because you can get real ignorant behind them kids. Because I think you get real ignorant behind them kids because you know they innocent. You know they've done nothing. You know what I'm saying? And for grown folks to try to subject them to foolery instead of trying to help them and guide them through life to be wise and make good decisions, when they got to put this extra foolery, yeah, that work people over the wrong way. I don't even know what got me on this subject, but I'm feeling a certain way today. And people have been trying me when it comes to these three, and I'm trying to tell them in a nice way. Like I told you guys, y'all can share this video if you think somebody needs to hear it, or you throwing a hint at somebody else. My kids is not the lane that you want to be in. That is not the lane you want. Yeah, that's a lane, baby, that you about to run into a brick wall with. So don't think you're going to run over my kids' lane and think that we going to ever be back the same. I can acknowledge you. I can respect you. I can be in your same presence with you. But I don't have to, eat with you. I don't have to be up close with you. Understand you will be handled with a long handle spoon. Just don't do that. Y'all, I can't be making these videos about these kids because, I get a little worked up all over again when it comes about that. And my daughter was saying something, she wants to do something. Like kids always do stuff. Like I do stuff all the time too, self-improvement. But my daughter saying she's going to try to do something to reach a goal with self-improvement. And so am I. We both doing it together. And then why somebody has to say something negative about that? Like, why is it like you trying to tempt her with something? If she said, okay, for instance, if she said something like, I'm going to give y'all an example. I'm going to give you the exact example, but I'm going to say this. So if I'm telling you I'm trying to give up cookies, because I like some cookies. If I'm going to give up chocolate chip cookies, and I'm telling you this, what are you to say? You going to support me in that? Or you going to say, ooh, I heard you trying to give up them chocolate chip cookies. You used to love my cookies. I guess I can't make my cookies no more. You ain't sure you don't want them cookies? I mean, who trying to tempt somebody? Who trying to tempt somebody to do anything that shouldn't be done? That's just like if somebody was trying to give up drugs. You going to come over to them to okay, well, I know you're trying to give up the blunts, but I got a dime bag. And I just don't know how I'm going to get rid of this. Ooh, I wish I had some help. I mean, that kind of thing. Who want to tempt somebody in that situation? Anytime somebody's trying to do some self-improvement, you should be the first person trying to motivate them to say, hey, if it's something positive, we should be motivating each other to say, that's a good job. I mean, I think you can do it. You don't even have to even say good job. You can just say, hey, I think you can do that. That's a good goal. And I wish you the best in that. Versus saying, oh, you sure? Oh, I got it, because I got, a couple of dime bags over there. Who's going to tempt somebody with stuff that they're trying to improve their life, whatever their situation is? I'm always trying something. So just so FYI, just so y'all know, I'm always, trying to do 10 days of water, just doing all kinds of stuff. And I always take, one of my kids along. This time I'm choosing to take my daughter. Next time it'll be my son. We done know we did a stint of being vegan. I took my sons along with one of my sons along with me. He got some willpower, honey. He stuck to it probably longer than I did. And I just do different things, and I asked them that they want to come. It's not that I'm making them come, but I asked them if they want to come along with me, help me, because it's easier for two people to do something than it is just doing it by yourself. And if everybody enjoying, that's even better. But so they know, like I'm trying to do self-improvement stuff, they'll come along with me and they'll be like, okay, Mama, how long we going to do this? Or how long we going to, And I'm like, hopefully for a lifetime, but let's at least introduce ourselves to it. So that way it won't be foreign to us. But if you see somebody trying to improve their life, don't be that person. Don't be that hater. I think it's a hater. I'm going to call it what it is. Don't be that hater to not want somebody else to be better. Everybody can cheer you on, but the moment that all attention is not on you, you should not be that juvenile that you can't accept that. Guess what? You're not the only person in the world. You can't be the center of your own life as well as other people's lives. It don't work like that. You should be happy for somebody. Somebody's trying to make a positive change for themselves. Getting my skincare routine together, get my flossing game up, or whatever it is. Excuse me. You should not be a hater. And if you are a hater, you need to check yourself. And then don't try to get upset when somebody else is upset about what you said. That's why I don't get that. When somebody call you out on your stuff, then maybe guess what? Maybe you need to stop instead of try to pop back so quick. Maybe you need to stop and reflect and say, hey, is that me? It's harder to see what you do wrong, but when somebody calling you out, they ain't calling you out for no reason. Usually it takes a lot of people for people to be bold enough to say something back to you in a way that you may take offense to it. But anytime, guess what? It's just like children. Nobody likes to be corrected. Now, they don't like to be corrected, but later on in life they realize, oh, it was because mama was in the trenches with me. And she was disciplining me. It's the reason why I didn't turn out like X, Y, and Z. Same thing with adults. They still don't like to be, a lot of adults still don't like to be corrected. And when they are corrected, and if you that adult, when you are corrected, even though it don't feel good, guess what? Once you try to stop popping your lips and once you just stop and say, let me think, could I have played a role in that? Because typically she don't respond like that. Or typically he don't respond like that. And if they do, should be a red flag to you. Should be like, well, maybe I did do that. And don't be so bullheaded and so prideful that you can't apologize. When you wrong, apologize. Apologize when you wrong. Y'all already know I'm on one today because somebody already got me out here in these streets like this here. And I ain't gonna let them keep me out in the street. Like I'm gonna put it out here. I'm gonna dump it. We gonna all do better. You hear me? I'm not gonna even think about it no more. I done told y'all what I told you. And I want us all to be great. Okay? And we're going to walk into our greatness together. And I'm glad to be here with y'all. So, anyway, y'all go ahead and have a great day. I appreciate you guys for watching. And again, if you came in late and you know what to do on this channel over here, we handle our business. So you didn't get an opportunity to handle your business at the beginning of the video. Go ahead. It ain't too late. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, like the video, and then tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel about other people trying to tear you down or not being supportive of you. When you check them on it, should they be offended or should they stop and reflect? All right. I love you guys. Talk to y'all soon.